wanted to say congratulations on 25 years. That is longer than I've been alive, which is awesome.
Congratulations on 25 excellent years.
This is the Trigger Warning Funtime Show 25th Anniversary Special. Starring Scratch Masterson, Babyface Nelson, Burrito Supreme, Superfan Ozzy, and Jack Spade. Enjoy the show.
Me so horny.
Hi, I'm Harriet Honeybags Gunderson. My girlfriends and I got a saying down south, sometimes you need more than a mouthful. Well, I brought that saying up north where I met my new husband, Lyle, and turned it into a lucrative restaurant.
That's right, I'm Lyle Gunderson. And if it's been too long since you've had some really big breasts, you need to get your hands on some hangers. Heck, get your hands on a couple of them.
Hangers, family-style restaurant. Located on Lake Maud in Audubon, Minnesota, Hangers has the largest, fattiest breasts the upper Midwest has to offer. Sometimes the food is a little cold when it gets to your table, but cut our waitresses some slack. Most of these girls are suffering from terrible backaches.
Come on in and say hi to Lyle, and he'll give you the manager's discount.
And make sure to say hi to Honeybags. She won the Tuscaloosa County Fair's Miss Dairy Girl contest 4 years in a row. Sure, she hasn't worn a bra in 20 years, but she looks pretty good for her age.
Aw, thanks, Tiger. You ain't so bad yourself. Grab yourself a couple of big breasts or treat yourself to one of our other specialty items from our huge mammary menu.
Hey, sir, I hate to be the one to complain, but all the meat is just falling out of this sandwich.
That's because it's not a sandwich, it's a sagwich. Hangers is home of the biggest, saggiest sandwiches you'll find in the area. Need a cocktail? Try a Hard Arnie's, now on tap.
Nobody's happy till they've got a hard Arnie in their hand.
Or for something a little stiffer, try one of our double bubble knee shooters, like the low hanger or the rippled nipple. Get your hands full at Hangers.
And for the kids, there's Saggy Maggie, the balloon clown. She can twist her saggy old balloons into pretty much any shape you can think of.
Hey, mister, can Saggy Maggie twist her big balloons into a water buffalo? That's my favorite animal.
Well, sure. Come on, Saggy Maggie. Show the kid a water buffalo.
Give me a break, Lyle. I'm about to take my smoke break. Hey, Harriet, where the hell are my menthols?
If you like them big, like really big, you'll love Hangers. And ladies, if your checkbook is starting to droop, haul your hangers in and fill out an application for a fun and profitable summer job. Hangers, family-style restaurant.
Right now, we're only located up north, but don't worry, we're slowly expanding to the south. Hangers is located on Lake Maud in Audubon, Minnesota, just 2 miles south of Wobble Knockers.
Hello, ladies. The snow has melted, but unfortunately that stubborn belly, arm, and leg fat did not. Are you worried about fitting into that two-piece? Maybe the word porky comes to mind. What would you say if I told you that there was a fast, simple, and non-invasive way to tighten that tush?
Oh, me.
I'm interested.
Dear God, please help me.
I broke up with my boyfriend last November, and I spent the rest of the winter in a daze of Haagen-Dazs and Netflix binge watching. I went from a total hottie to a naughty. Seriously, I have a tattoo of a butterfly on my back that is now the size of a turkey buzzard.
Unflattering. It's time to shed those bingo wings and get all sorts of sexy for bikini season. A new non-surgical option has been developed right here in the Red River Valley by a once licensed medical expert. So if you're ready for a positive change where people will treat you better and give you things because you are attractive, listen up.
Hello! I am Dr. Ramachandran from the No More Fatties Institute, and I am pleased as Beef Vindaloo to tell you about my new weight loss program. Using cold laser technology and a one-of-a-kind style of body shaming, our technicians will take you from Adele to hot as hell.
I was skeptical at first, but that was back when I was fat and stupid. After only 4 sessions with Dr. Ramadanan, I saw significant shrinkage around my tummy, and my self-esteem could not be any lower.
Thank you, unpaid girl. The process is simple. The science is complex. We wrap you in a patent-pending plastic similar to the takeout bags you use when you can't finish your tiki chicken. And then we shove you in an anti-gravity sauna. From there, our professional mean girls shout various insulting phrases that guilt and shame you into losing weight at a dramatic rate. It's like the movie Carrie, only not as funny.
Did you see the size of that thing?
You're shaped like the Grimace from McDonald's, only not as cute.
It looked like you traded in your neck for an extra chin.
Hey, fatty, fat. Boy, is you so fat.
After 48 straight hours, the pounds will fall off like an unattended toddler on a merry-go-round. Dr. Rama-Lama Ding Dong's methods are permanent. You won't be going back year after year. In fact, we'd be surprised if you're able to even drive down the street the clinic is on. Get ready to wear something tight and sexy to bed while you have reoccurring nightmares about the process. Check us out online at www.I'dTapThatBooty.net or follow us on Twitter at ThickChicks.
And take it from our once rotund friend here.
The No More Fatties Institute took me from a plus-sized ham beast and transformed me into a beautiful swan who cries a lot.
Act now, blubbernuts, because no one wants to see your busted old gut at the beach.
Hello, trigger warning, fun time.
Hey, what's up, bitches? It's your old pal Hardhat calling.
Oh, hey, Henry. We haven't heard from you in a long time. What have you been up to, brother?
Oh, you know, collecting unemployment, living off the government teeth until construction season starts up again. That's why I was so excited to hear that you idiots started doing this podcast. Gives me something to listen to.
So why'd you call in today, Hardhat?
Well, I tell you what, I heard Burrito telling that disgusting story about the lady that crapped in her purse, and it reminded me of a similar story that happened to me just last month, so I thought I'd call in and share it with you.
Oh, hold on, wait a minute. You had a similar story happen to you?
That's right, and the lady in your story handled it horribly. Let me tell you what I did. So I was out at Rick's about a month ago, and I just polished off a couple of plates of those buffalo wings they got, when I see this TLU, tight little unit, eyeing me from across the bar.
Oh, so was she hot?
Oh, man, was she ever hot. She was like a cross between Abe Vigoda and Laura Ingalls Wilder. So, like, I'm into it immediately.
Whoa, hold on. Did you say Abe Vigoda?
Well, living Abe Vigoda, not dead Abe Vigoda. Jeez, don't be sick. So she asked me if I'd like to go back to her apartment with her, right?
So what happened? Did you go?
You know what a Lothario I am, right? I mean, my wee-wee is going woo-woo, so of course I go. And anywho, we're back at her place. Things are getting pretty hot and heavy when I realize that those hot wings aren't sitting as well as I thought they were, if you know what I mean. So I excuse myself, and I proceed to take a dump in her toilet. Well, you can imagine, when much like the lady in your story, the toilet will not flush, how panicked I became.
Well, you must have been pretty embarrassed, huh?
Boy, was I ever. I mean, here's this girl I'm trying to impress in the next room. The last thing I want to admit to her is that I left a floater in her toilet. So doing some quick thinking, I stick my hand into the toilet bowl, scoop out the turd, and conceal it by shoving it down the back of my underwear.
Whoa. Hardhat, you shoved it back into your pants?
Absolutely, that's right. Now I no longer have to admit that her toilet won't flush. So I walk back into her living room and I tell her, excuse me, I have to run home and change. I seem to have shit my pants. Voila, crisis averted.
So what happened with the girl?
Well, you know, funny thing, I went back like a half hour later, and she had a sign up on her door that said she had moved. I can't help but think of how our love may have bloomed had it not been for her moving, but what are you going to do?
Well, thanks for calling, Hardhat.
All right, later, losers.
I went to spring break, and none of the boys would talk to me. I blended into the background like an old shoe.
Loser.
As far as the honeys were concerned, I might as well have not even existed. None of them even cared that I was a level 4 dungeon master.
Douchebag. Spring break is sprung, and if you want to get your wick wet or your gadget gooey, you need to smell like the upper Midwest. Introducing Fargo Spring Splash Body Spray. Spring Splash!
Hey guys, how about some hot dish?
Hey, baby!
Looking good.
Once I doused myself in the smell of the upper Midwest, all the boys have been flocking to me like flies to rotting meat.
You'll have all the members of the opposite sex saying oofta, as our specially designed formula contains pheromones from bull semen. Mixed with the great long-lasting fragrant scent of lutefisk. Fargo Spring Splash Body Spray.
Hi, I'm Dr. Lyle Larson. Once I was just like you, a low-life college student that was getting no play from the shorties. So I invented a scent that accurately represents the North Dakota nice that we've come to be known for up here. Fargo Spring Splash Body Spray gives you access to a non-stop parade of nookie that would have been unattainable to you before, so spray some on and go get some.
You could fill the yum cups with all the tail you'll be getting at spring break with the fresh, acrid scent of Fargo Spring Splash Body Spray.
Smell like a cooch dancer.
My daddy had a saying about folks of bad character. He'd say, you're lower than a snake's belly in a wagon rut. And that's what I'd say about them folks going after this Gaia Democratic School. What's the matter? Y'all got something against boobies? I tell you what I'd like to see against boobies. Me.
So you don't think the parents should have a right to complain that their children were brought to a sex shop?
Well, sweet peas in a basket, no. In case you never heard of it, it's called sex education. When I was young, my mama bought me a copy of Jugs and said, there, now you're educated. Hell, I thought there ought to be more of it. In fact, I read this morning that the Scout Association is going to start offering its members sexual education, health, and relationships advice.
Oh, really? You know, I hadn't heard about that. So Southern Pervert, do you support that decision?
Well, shoot, yeah, I'm grinning like a possum eating a sweet tater over it. In fact, thinking back, I believe I would have appreciated some sexual advice back in my scouting days. Something like, don't share a tent with Scoutmaster Gary.
Live from her Hennepin County jail cell is Mama Dimitri, the matriarch of the Dimitri family. Rosalie. Hello, Rosalie. How are things in the big house?
Well, they are just horrible. We have had to sell all the drugs to get a lawyer so we can convince the court we didn't sell no drugs.
Oh, it actually just sounded like you admitted to selling the drugs right there.
You sound like a plump boy. When I get out of this jail, I'm going to make you a special pizza. It has pepperoni, sausage, mushrooms, and ecstasy. You're going to love it.
Oh, Rosalie, how do you think the authorities figured out that you're operating a mid-sized dope-selling business?
That's a good question. I think they probably figured it when we accidentally delivered them a dime bag to the station instead of a meat lover's pizza. My grandson Joseph, he's not so good when it comes to reading or being smart.
Well, you know, the report says that they arrested everyone in your family. Have you had a chance to see any other members of the family, of the Dimitri family in the big house?
Oh, yes. We eat lunch together at the same table. Then we all shower together.
You shower together?
Oh, yes, for protection. Some of the folks in here were put out of business by my family. For instance, the Jefferson family is here. They used to deal cocaine out of their dry cleaning store.
Oh, boy.
Then there's the Clampett family. They used to sell black tar heroin from a roadside stand. They pretended to sell jams and jellies, but really they just took the labels off the Smucker's jars.
Oh, do you think that the state's attorney and DEA will throw the book at you?
That's a good question, my little meatball. I think that they would let me go free and clear.
And why is that?
I believe in the justice system. The innocent shall go free. Plus, we have a lot of customers on the force who ordered quite a few pizzas of our special sauce.
Oh, yeah.
I have to go. It's time for me to get a prison tattoo. Make sure to stretch out my skin. There's a lot of wrinkles in my rear end.
Well, Rosalie, thank you so much. And here's hoping that you can get back to baking up some of those delicious pizzas soon.
Congratulations on 25 amazing years.
Congratulations and best wishes on your 25th anniversary.
Congratulations, 25 years. Who would have thought?
Thanks for sticking with us for 25 years and keep listening back here each week for more original content. On behalf of the gang, I'm Scratch Masterson. We'll see you next week.